Hello you guys, welcome to this edition of Cooking with Talessia's Kitchen, and I'm going to show you how I make a tasty baked chicken but topped off with peppers and mushrooms and a cream sauce. And I'm also going to show you how to turn a box of macaroni into a regular macaroni, you know, box style, but you can still bake it like you cooking it from scratch, and I will show you that. So first we want to do is season our meat. Now, I know y'all done seen my videos 1,000 times. I have the link below of how to season meat, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean my meat, bring it back, and season it. Okay, we're gonna start with our seasonings, and like I said, I'll leave the link below, but this is accent, some paprika, complete seasoning. This is one of my favorite seasonings. It's a really good season. Of course, you got your black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, this is called All Chicken Purpose by Lawry's. You can pick this up in the store. This is really good on chicken. Adobo. Yes, I put mustard on all my meat. I don't care what meat it is. I put mustard on it. That's my dog. Now, when I'm baking food, I always bake my food and meats. I always put Italian dressing in there. So this is probably like a cup of Italian dressing. Hold on, I'm missing the seasoning salt. My Mrs. Dash. Now this is a good season. It's called Slap Your Mama. You can go in Walmart and find this. This is good on everything, vegetables and meat. My seasoning salt. And another good seasoning for chicken by Weber's. They got good seasonings. Like, I really like Weber's seasoning, but this is Kickin' Chicken. Now let me give me some gloves. I like to mix some gloves because when you cook a lot and you have your hands on that seasoning, it gets in your system and goes. It make you smell. So if you seasoning and cooking a lot of food, wear gloves to mix that. Turn my oven on 375. Oh, let me go ahead and add some butter in here. This is probably like 2 sticks of butter. But I bought a tub, but 2 sticks of butter is equivalent to what I'm putting in here. Go ahead and mix this up. So I kind of place them flat in here where they kind of not overlapping. If they do overlap, it's not a big issue. It doesn't matter. Now when I do season, I do still top it off with like the Mrs. Dash and the chicken one, just to make sure, give that, you know, make sure it has enough seasoning. And I'm gonna put this in aluminum foil, and I'm gonna cook this on 375 for like 3 hours. Until it's all the way done, brown, golden. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and work on our vegetables. This is the mushrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off. Some of these have holes at the bottom. You can rinse it off, but I'm just gonna rinse it off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Rinse and cut off the peppers. I cut this off, but I also still use it, and then I just pluck this out. You can cut your peppers however you want. I'm cutting them the long way. Now you can use any color peppers that you want. If you like more the red, green, orange, That's up to you. But sometimes I be liking the colorful ones. They're like a little bit sweeter. Okay. We go to vegetables. We're gonna cook this, but we're gonna cook this separate. But we're gonna go ahead and put your water on for your macaroni. And we're gonna cook that till it's al dente, until it's done. But you know, we gotta rinse it off in cold water. So when we come back, we'll have all that together. Okay, y'all, while the water is boiling, we're gonna go ahead and do our broccoli. We're gonna clean it, but you just cut it at the base right here, and then it should go into like a little tree thing. You just pull it off. We'll take these out and just break them. Okay, we'll go ahead and rinse these off and set it to the side. We're gonna steam this later. So I'm gonna show you how to make box macaroni taste like regular home style real macaroni. It's just some of this stuff for the box. It's just simple. Adding more cheese and eggs and everything. So the water is boiling. I'm going to go ahead and place these in there, and when they're done, when they're halfway cooked, I am going to take them out and put them in a pan. So rinse it off in cold water too. Make sure it's all the way cooled down because it's going to bake in the oven. You don't want to have them hot and it's going to cook more. That's why macaroni turn out mushy. So you have to rinse it off in cold water. So I'm about to go ahead and put this in the water that's boiling, and we'll be back. I wasn't even recording it, so let me just tell you, I just messed up. But hey, we're gonna keep this thing moving. You're gonna add 3 eggs in here and coat it until it's all the way coated. Then you add the regular cheese in there until it's all the way coated. Now I just added a cup of shredded cheese. So you're gonna add you a little bit more milk because you want it to be. That's the bloopers of sometimes cooking, but hey, it's okay. So after the noodles, put your 3 eggs in there first, mix it up, and then you season it with seasoning salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I think I said in seasoning salt if I didn't say seasoning salt. So I'm gonna use and whatever cheese you want to use, you can use. That's up to you. The first cheese I put in was a Mexican blend. Now I'm gonna put in a Parmesan Romeo blend of cheese. If I can get it open. Nope. 2 cups of this cheese. You can add cups of cheese as you go, but this is just the cheese I add, and I always add a little bit more milk in after each time, just so it can get that wet look, because you don't want your macaroni to be dry, the cheese to be hard. So basically what you're doing to the box of macaroni is just adding more cheese in it. Cheese and milk. And you can use carnation milk. You can use heavy whipping cream. That's depending on the texture that you want of the macaroni. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more of my Mexican blend, and I'm going to top it off. Add some more seasoning salt to it, because when you add the milk, it kind of go down. So just make sure you have enough seasoning salt in here. And I'm going to top it off with my white cheese. I'm going to use both. It don't really matter. Just make sure the top part is just coated in cheese. And the oven already is on because it's already on 375. Go ahead and cook this until the top part is golden brown. So I'm going to put this in the oven, come back and show you how it looks. Okay, we're going to start by sauteing the vegetables. All you're going to do is just add some butter. So this is equivalent to like a stick of butter. And we're going to saute these down. While that's about to cook down, we can go ahead and season it with some garlic powder, onion powder, accent, a little black pepper, your complete seasoning. And over here in this pot, I got the water boiling for the broccoli because I let the water boil and I dip mine, and then after like 5 minutes, I take it right back out. Some adobo. Seasoning salt. And some Mrs. Dash. Go ahead and mix this all together. We're just going to add a tad of browning seasoning just to give it like a dark looking flavor. I'm sorry. A dark looking color. Okay, we're going to add some heavy whipping cream to this. Give it a little flavor. I'll say about a cup of heavy whipping cream. I have a lot, so mine's probably 2 cups, but you can use a cup. Get it to stir. And let this cook down. As you can see, it came to a little boil, so we're just going to turn it down some. And just let it cook. Now you can, however you like your vegetables. Some people like their vegetables a little crunchy, and some of them like them all the way soft. That's up to you and your texture, but you just want to have it however you want to have it. I like mine's all the way. Some with a little crunch on it. But this is fine. You're going to add a little cheese at the end, but I still want this to cook down some. Okay, the broccoli is ready. This is to a boil. I ain't gonna turn it on so it make a lot of noise. So what I do, most people have a little strainer dip thing where this will actually cook it like steamed broccoli, but I do like a drop bath. That's just what I call it. I gave it my own name because I'm just gonna drop it in here and leave it in here for about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna take it out and season it, and it's done. That's how I just do mine. I usually do it in the steamer thing, but I don't have one. This is just a good way to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the broccoli in here into the boiling water. Like I said, let this cook for 10 minutes. Let it on boil for 10 minutes. Or until however soft or hard that you like your broccoli. Okay, we're gonna add a little cheese. I would just say a half a cup of white cheese. If you don't have white cheese, you can use any cheese for real, but this is the cheese I'm using, Parmesan Romano. Just a half a cup, you don't need that much. Turn it all the way down and mix. You can go ahead and turn this off because the cheese has fully melted. And just turn this off and it will thicken on its own. The more cheese you add, the more thick it'll be. But I don't want mine that thick. Okay, my broccoli is ready. And you can take a fork and push it through however you want to do. We're going to go ahead and just drain this and come back and season it. What we're going to add here is some seasoning salt. Some black pepper. Mrs. Dash. And some garlic powder. And of course, we're gonna add some butter. And just get us a nice little toss. Go ahead and just let this sit to the side and let's get everything together. Okay, this is the finishing. That's the baked chicken, the macaroni and cheese, the broccoli, and my sauce that we're gonna top it off with. So now we're gonna make a plate. Yes, let's look at this. That macaroni, look at the broccoli, look at the chicken. Well, you guys, this is the finishing touch. Look how beautiful that macaroni is. That you can turn a box macaroni into some scratch macaroni. Look at the chicken. So today, this is our Sunday meal. Let me know how you like it. What do you try? How do you like your vegetables cooked? Or however. But this is so good. I can smell it. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like, and share, and give me your honest opinion on how you make your box macaroni or your different kind of baked chicken, or even how you do your broccoli. Thanks for tuning in with Talessia's Kitchen on this episode of Cooking with Talessia's Kitchen. I'm gonna just call this a Sunday dinner. Cooking a simple, easy Sunday dinner. Look how that, when you bake your chicken right, it falls apart. Thank you all. Have a blessed day.